Chris, how proud are you of the team's efforts to equalise twice?
Yeah, it just never felt all afternoon the situation that we're in, which is incredible, really. I think that goes to show what our supporters are about and what they're after, and the performance and the attitude of the players. So we're getting a little bit of consistency now, as we've seen since the Arsenal game, in terms of the attitude. I've got to say, I didn't like the first 10 or 15 minutes. I thought we were too safe. It looked quite a leggy first 15-minute performance. Back end of a big effort against Fulham. Emotionally and physically what it takes to go deep against Liverpool, which I think felt and showed. But it took our boy in the middle of the park to get us going, and he did. And then a few people followed in afterwards. Aimer followed in, and Osborne followed in, and then we started to show that ambition. We started to show that composure and belief. Started to be positive in our approach. Allowed us to be competitive. Deservedly got ourselves back into the game. I've got to say, from my point of view, second half, the manner of the performance, the quality of the opposition, I thought it was up there in terms of the performances they've shown all season, or especially since I've been in charge. I thought we were excellent. Really disappointed, get done on a counter-attack. Gus has to take 2 touches in the middle of the park. We're a little bit open. Can't be over critical of the approach, because we wanted to go and press. We pressed high, we forced them into mistakes. We played when we could play, and we created some good chances, and it just had a real good feel about it. And I'd have been incredibly disappointed if we had not got anything out of the game.
Is there a tinge of disappointment that it wasn't 3 points in the end?
Yeah, I think that'll possibly be that when we all put our head on the pillow later on, because it was a good performance, especially, like I said, in a tough week of football.
You alluded to Arblaster there, who was outstanding, but a word on the whole the central midfield three today and their contributions.
Yeah, we played them a little bit higher after 10 or 15 minutes, because we were really passive, so we were a little bit more aggressive in our approach after that, and good combination at the top of the pitch. The three of them worked the socks off, but played when we did, and found the space and found the pockets. And I thought overall we looked a decent side today, and we played when we had to play. We defended when we had to defend. We created good chances, and the whole feel of it, for me, and I think you understand when we get this place going, and by going in terms of performance, it's a fabulous place to play football, and the players set that off, and the supporters got right behind it, and it was, tinge of disappointment, but I think when you sort of add everything up, which we always will do, and look, and I don't want to keep going on about this, but the sort of listen, let's talk about something else.
Well, okay. Was your heart in the mouth when they checked for VAR for McBurney's goal?
Yeah, I've got to say, if you have a little look back, I'm not going to say too much regarding referee's performance. All I said was to him at the end, just listen to what you were hearing at the death, and I think everybody we were all on that same page. And I think if you look at it as well, the push that Gus Aimer apparently did in the 90. Well, it was 5, and then it went up to 8 as soon as we scored. So 3 minutes for that. The push, and he handballs it. Caicedo handballs it in the box. I just thought that just really sums up where it's at the moment in terms of stuff that goes against us, and I think the reaction of the supporters all afternoon stroke evening showed what they thought of it all.
I realise it was an all-round good performance, but if we're going to single out the midfielders, Ahmed Hodzic, was that his best performance in a while?
Yeah, he was good at Wolves. I thought he was excellent against Liverpool. And we're still talking about the characteristics of the players that he's up against, and whether it's the back three, back five. I thought Jayden Bogle was outstanding again, and the players that they're all playing against. So yeah, it was good. It was good Thursday, and we need big performances, real big performances from individuals. We have to be absolutely at it day in day out, game in game out, if we want to give ourselves half a chance of getting a result. And I think the effort that the players have put in over the week, for us over 1, 2, 3, 4 games to only get sort of 3 points is a touch disappointing. But we'll look at, like I said, the positives. And Anel's performance was positive. Blaster was incredible again, and everybody else followed in.
What's it like to have a lad like Blaster and be at the sort of early stages of his career and watching that blossom?
Yeah, it's fabulous, and I'm not going to hide away from the fact, because I'm not going to mug everybody off. He's such a good lad, and his play's excellent, and he's the one that was nice and calm. That's the reason we put him in. We chucked him in against Bournemouth. It was right for him. It's obviously it's a gamble, but he's growing and growing. So hopefully he'll keep growing with us and be the player that we all expect him to be.
If there's one sort of downside, Robinson hobbled off. It looked like he fell awkwardly. What's on there?
He'll be okay. He's a warrior. I think we all understand that, and I think Jack's reception from everybody with all four stands singing his name. Knows what the supporters think about him. Another fantastic effort from a skipper.